Dropping your awareness into the soles of the feet. Begin to massage the ground beneath you, shifting back and forth from left to right. And just imagining you're massaging the ground with your feet. As we begin to invoke the earth element, just imagine you're breathing the earth energy up into the body, up to the soles of the feet on the inhale. And grounding your awareness and energy back down through the soles of the feet and into the earth on the exhale. So you're going to find your own unique rhythm with the music. And we're going to begin the breath work up from the earth, through the feet, into the body. And exhale, ground down into your feet and into the earth. Facing the north, inhale up into the body, exhale down, feel those thighs, calves and feet. Turn to the right, face the east, breathe up into the body. Exhale, ground back down into the legs and feet. Turn to the right, arm to the south, breathe up. Exhale down. Breathing up and exhaling down. Creating your own unique earth dance that begins in the soles of the feet. And if you're dancing with others, this is the perfect time to begin to dance to the space that you're in. And just honor each dancer that you're dancing with, creating safety. So we meet each other eye to eye in the earth dance. We breathe up from the earth together, and we exhale and ground back down into our bodies and into the earth together. We breathe up together, eye to eye, and we exhale, we ground down as we meet eye to eye. Say that a few times. Two more. One more. Thank your partner. Take up some space. Shifting back and forth, feeling the sensations now in the feet. Just noticing. Are your feet warm or dry, cool? What type of surface are you dancing on? Remember to always wear socks or dance on a yoga mat if you're sensitive to hard surfaces. You can also try dancing with your shoes on. And if you're able to dance barefoot, that is what we suggest. So now we're just going to start to shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. In our practice, we use sound to move some of that heavier energy and emotion out of the body. So start to syncopate your body with the rhythm that you feel and hear in the music. And we're going to focus on our root chakra, the floor of our pelvic bowl, our legs and our feet, and the space around our root chakra. And we're going to use a deep ooh sound, and we're just going to imagine we're sending the sound of our voice down through the front, sides, and back of our body, our physical root chakra. Breathe in. Ooh. Shaking it out from the root chakra, shaking it out, shaking it out, shaking it out. And then we're going to go into the sacral chakra, into the element of water. But before we do, we're going to use one more grounding practice called the root lock practice. So never stop moving in your body, just let your body flow. The root lock practice is breathing into the pelvic pelvic bowl and into the lower belly. Squeezing the perineum by lifting up on those pelvic floor muscles. Exhale, release the perineum and pelvic floor back down. Release the breath out. Let's do that 3 times. 2 more. Last one, inhale, squeeze the perineum. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Focus is in the hips now, low belly, low back. This is where we hold the energy for creativity and intuition. So I'm using the infinity to bring movement. You can circle your hips, you can bring whichever movement feels good. The infinity helps me get a little bit deeper into the emotional layer. Wide stance, slight bend in the knee. Find your hips. You can focus the infinity on the front of the lower belly. Breathe in, nose out, mouth. You can also bring the infinity symbol, focus it on the back of the body. Bring the awareness into the back. Your infinity movements can be slow. They can be medium. They can be fast. And we're not criticizing anything about how our body looks or how we're doing the practice, because remember, there's no wrong way to do this practice. So I'm awakening the sacral chakra, I'm bringing awareness into the lower belly. I'm breathing in, nose out, mouth. So now we're going to do some fire breath. And on the inhalation of the fire breath, if you wish to, you can gently engage your root lock on the inhale and release the root lock on the exhale. This is a little bit more of an advanced practice, so if you don't want to do that, go ahead and leave that aside. The fire breath is 2 quick inhalations in through the nose and 1 longer exhalation through an open mouth. And so I'm going to focus this breath work in my lower belly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Sniff, sniff. Exhale, release. Your body move with the symbol of the infinity. This practice helps us to break up that feeling of numbness. So if someone asks, how are you feeling, and you're not sure, you may be feeling numb. Maybe something's happening in your life and you're not able to connect with the emotion, the grief of what's happening. And so oftentimes that can be because we are taught to push our emotions and feelings down and to move on and to be tough and to be strong. And so here, I'm inviting you to get down into the emotional body, get down into your hips. We're going to use some guttural sounds now. Open up more of the sacral chakra. Focus on your lower belly. Breathe in nose, breathe out mouth. Breathe in and chant, you as in you with me. Use as many rounds of sound as you need. If you're letting something go, it could be heavy, it could be more sound. And so you could also be experiencing a somatic release, which looks and feels like yawning, coughing, belching, laughing, and crying. So let all of that energy move through your body. Let the tears flow. Let yourself cough and belch. And if you do notice yourself having some type of somatic release, then you may want to offer your body some more sound. If you feel yourself coughing or yawning, go ahead and use some sound to move what your body is already trying to let go of. Beautiful. So we're in the hips. We're sinking down into the soles of the feet. We're feeling more comfortable in our root chakra. Maybe we want to start to move around through our space. And I'm just letting that water infinity symbol inspire my entire freeform dance and movement. We're going to do 7 rounds of fire breath and then just let go into your own freeform dance. 5, 6, 7, 8. Breath in, nose out, mouth. Awareness in the lower belly. And we're now going to breathe the energy from the root and sacral chakra that we have collected and opened and created. Breathe that into the heart. So inhale, nose into heart. Gently squeeze the root lock. So you're sending energy up the spine into the heart. Release the breath, release the root lock. Beautiful. So inhale, draw the energy from the root and sacral into the heart. Inhale, heart. Squeeze root lock for a moment. Exhale, release. The breath goes to the front of the heart as you drop down into your feet. Inhale, squeeze it up. Direct all that life force energy in the heart. Exhale with a little sigh of sound. Ah. Inhale, sound it out. Sink down to the hips, let your upper body get big, get big. Inhale, arms up to the sun, connecting with the light of the sun. Exhale, drawing the light of the sun down into your space. Inhale, grab the sun above. And I'm going to bring it right down through the center of my body and connect the outer sun with my inner sun, my solar plexus. This is the place I draw my energy from so I can go out into the world and make things happen. But I also, at the same time, do not want to overextend myself. I don't want to people please and say yes to too many things. I want to conserve some of that personal power energy for myself, to give back to myself in the form of self-love and self-care. So remember, if you're a teacher, a healer, a parent, if you're doing something in the world and you're holding space for yourself and others around you, you don't want to only think about others and forget about yourself. So here we go. We're now into the fire. If you want low impact, keep those feet on the ground and you're shifting back and forth from left to right. Breathing in, nose out, mouth. In order to enter the trance state, we must let go of control. So release the head and neck. Take another breath in. Let it out. If you want higher impact, those heels and feet start to come up off the ground. Those knees start to lift. You start to get your heart rate up. Bringing that energy from my legs and my sacral into my solar. And exhaling, letting it go. Inhaling into my solar plexus, above my belly button, below my sternum bone. Exhale, imagining it opening. And if it's too overextended, I'm imagining some of that energy coming back into myself, balancing. So for the solar plexus, we're going to use the sound O as in go. Chant it once and just start to tune in and notice any sensations that are happening in your body. Breathe in. Dance it out. Tribal dance, shifting back and forth from left to right. Release the head and neck. Let any repetitive movement come in your dance. Soften the gaze of your eyes so that everything in the room around you becomes a blur. If you feel safe, you can close your eyes. Inhale, nose. Exhale, let it go. You can also follow your fingers, softening the gaze of your eyes and only focus on your fingertips as your hands move back and forth from left to right. Feeling of the element of fire. You can do the fire breath with yourself, or if you're dancing with someone, pair up and do the fire breath together. So taking that nice wide stance, you're in your tribal dance, and we're going to do the fire breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Focusing the fire breath into the solar plexus. Three more. Shake it out. Inhale. Shake it out with some sound. Finding your own trance dance. Letting the mind get out of the way. If you ever get dizzy, if you're prone to vertigo, and you start to feel dizzy, bring your right hand and place it right above you. And bring your left hand and place it right below you. And just ground your energy from the center of the earth up to the sun as though it was above your head. Generally, we feel dizzy in the dance if we're someone that has trouble letting go of control. Let's come back to our fire breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. allow your fingers to become the shaman's feathers as we begin to move whatever we're releasing and letting go of, moving it out of the physical, mental, and emotional layer of our body. Imagine a fire, a beautiful flame growing higher and higher in front of you. This is the fire and flame of transformation, and we're going to use sound, and we're going to release into that fire. Let's use O as in go, or any sound, as long as it's your authentic sound. Breathe in. No. Undulate your voice on the next exhale. No. Undulating creates a larger sound wave. Undulate. No. And lastly, bring in those shaman voices as though your voice is beating on a drum. Really clearing yourself out with sound, letting all of that stagnant emotion, all that suppressed and unexpressed feelings and emotions, releasing it into the fire. Once you feel complete with the fire, imagine you're scooping that fire up and you're lifting it up. Send it out through the ceiling, send it way out through the atmosphere layer, and see it poof like white smoke as you alchemize it back to love. Take that fire, anything you're releasing and letting go of, keep your energetic space clear and clean. Send it up, send it up, send it up. Poof like white smoke. Good. Dancing in that space that we've created within ourselves. Tapping in to the vibration and the frequency of celebration. Starting to lift our vibration now up into the upper chakras. Feeling grounded, loose, and connected with the roots, sacral, and solar. Breathing the lower three chakras as we connect them with the heart. Squeeze the root lock. Exhale, release the lock, release the breath out through the front of your heart. Let's do it a few times. Inhale, squeeze it up. Heart chakra awakening is ah. Inhale. Dancing with someone, face each other, and we're going to do the heart chakra breath together. We're going to inhale into our heart and we're going to chant out the sound ah and send that love towards each other. Inhale up. Thanking your partner. If we have anything to release in the heart chakra, I want to invite you to bring the infinity into your chest. We tend to store grief in the front of our heart, and we tend to store old wounds of betrayal in the back of our heart chakra. So I'm going to begin to bring the infinity symbol into the back and into the front. And I'm just going to intuitively see where I need to bring that. This dance usually makes me belch or yawn, so I'm going to allow myself to do that because it just means I'm getting into the emotional layer of my heart. And I'm beginning to release and let go. So I'm going to bring my breath into the heart. And I'm going to exhale into my infinity. I may bring in some of those circles into my chest. I may bring in some infinities. And I'm going to interweave the inspiration of the circle and the infinity as I let the music permeate my upper body. Grounded in my feet, loose in my hips, with a focus in my heart, shoulders and arms. Release the head and neck. Breathe in, nose out, mouth. Our arms and hands are extensions of our heart. So just imagine that love and compassion is beginning to flow from your heart, down through your shoulders, down through the palms of your hands. I'm going to bring in one more breath practice. As I dance, I'm going to inhale, connect my root chakra up to my solar plexus with one inhalation, and then another inhalation from my solar plexus to my heart, and then exhale. So I'm going to blend this breath with my dance. 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze, squeeze, exhale, release, 3 more. Last one. Entering the state of ecstatic dance. There's no more thinking about moving your body. You're simply feeling the music and allowing your body to release. Starting to move into the frequency of what I call prayer dance, where your dance literally becomes this beautiful embodied prayer. We're grateful for Mother Earth and the elements that rise up. Woo! We're grateful for Father Sky and the Sun. We're grateful for this life, for this body, so that our soul may have this human experience. Thank you to Mother Earth, grounding this energy back down into the soles of the feet, breathing into the lower belly. Exhale, sending your breath down, down, down into the earth. And then we're going to begin to connect with the element of light, the frequency of light. So our throat chakra represents sound. The throat chakra represents sound, and we use sound throughout our entire practice to help us release and let go. Now that we're moving into the next phase of our dance, which would be connected with our third eye and our crown, this is the element of light. So the music gets lighter, and the body becomes this beautiful embodied prayer. So just because the music gets lighter or slows down, let your body continue to move in this new lighter state. That's what creates these beautiful ecstatic dance moments with people connecting and sharing. They've left the mind and their body has completely taken over. There's no more barrier between that which is me and that which is you. We are connecting in a form of the oneness as we release oxytocin, the feel-good hormone, through that physical movement, through that breath work. These movements are ancient practices that are known to awaken ourselves from within. So we use them in our dance, and we elevate our dance experience to the highest possible healing vibration. So just enjoy this song, bringing the vibration up to the third eye crown. Exhale, sending it up towards the sun and the moon. Inhale up from your root chakra. Spiral the breath up through the spine, and exhale, send it out through your crown chakra. Inhale it up. Squeeze the root lock, send it up to the crown. Exhale, release the root lock, release the breath. Do that a few times. Energy towards the heart. Sniff again and bring it up to the third eye and crown. Exhale, send it out through the crown chakra as you expand up. As we awaken the crown chakra, we begin to connect with our higher selves. The sound is ah. Inhale up. up from the base of your spine, all the way up to the crown. Squeeze the root lock. Exhale, release the breath in the root lock. Out through the top of the head goes the breath. Let's do that 3 times. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, release. Inhale, engage the root lock. Squeeze up. Direct the energy up the spine and release. And then one with the sound of ah. Drawing the energy from the earth up through the soles of the feet. And exhale out through the crown. Then imagine the sun hovering above you. And breathe the gold light of the sun down into the body. And exhale it down towards the earth. In the name of the I am that I am, I call forth from the highest divine light, the highest divine light, the highest divine light. We invoke the light of the sun. And in our cool down phase, we let our body naturally begin a journey towards stillness as we imagine and visualize gold light from the sun coming down into our crown. It's now open and ready to receive. See the gold light above you. On the inhale, breathe gold light down into the body. See it filling your head, neck, shoulders, chest. Breathe gold light down into your body. See it filling your arms and hands. Breathe gold light down as it enters your lower belly and your hips. Continue to breathe gold light down through your legs into your feet. Physical body filled with gold light. Then imagine the space around you, your subtle body, your aura at arm's length distance. If you're people pleasing or overextending yourself, you might need to pull your aura in. If you've been isolating, depressed, you may need to push your aura out. So adjust your aura until it's arm's length distance in front of you, behind you, on both sides, above and below. And allow the sun light to fill your aura with gold light. And if you're an empath, I want you to imagine that once your aura is filled with gold light, that you have a thick 2-inch layer of gold light all around your aura, beginning to take responsibility for what we let into and out of our energetic field. Continue your gold light meditation and your slow flow cool down. Embodiment practice, you can attend my online facilitator training at healthroughdanceonline.com. You can take a free class. You can sign up for the chakra series. And I also have in-person facilitator training happening right here in my studio in South Florida, USA. I would love to be a part of your journey if you'd like to step into becoming a somatic embodiment practitioner or facilitator. And I love that I blend ecstatic dance with these deep practices. So by taking my training, you'll be able to facilitate a guided somatic healing movement session, one-on-one or with groups, as well as hold space for ecstatic dances filled with ritual, ceremony, and wisdom. I'm Star, creator of Heal Through Dance, and I so appreciate you dancing with me today.